Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
You can put the frame. Frame you can adjust. So if someone asks me what's the most versatile subject in the whole world, a subject where the numericals are competing even physics, a subject where the physics and chemistry probably would have come at the same level when the paper becomes difficult, a subject where the theory is so much deep that we can compare it to biology as well. And then we have one element, carbon, whose catenation was so much in this universe that a whole new branch of science was created, organic chemistry. Unmatchable with any other science in the world. Physics I can compare with physical slightly. In organic I can compare with biology slightly, but I can't compare organic chemistry with any other subject. And the mixture of all these is one single subject in the NEET examination, that is chemistry.
Mystery of the chemicals.
Mystery of chemicals. So hi everyone, my name is Saurabh Pant.
Hello, hi, Vijay Singh.
And Vijay, Mike is with me, so I'm saying Vijay Singh Parihar sir, Lalit Chauhan sir, Tawfiq sir, we all have gathered today to understand what this scenario is going on in chemistry in the market right now, because after re-NEET examination, all of a sudden chemistry has got some respect back, which it had in 2016, 2018. But because of the COVID, they lowered down the level of paper and automatically chemistry level also got decreased in the NEET examination. That lost glory has come back. Now people are concerned about how the paper is going to come, how we have to prepare. Chemistry suddenly is getting the kind of marks which physics are also, people are scoring in physics as well. That means the chemistry has turned out to show its true color. Still, I will say inorganic chemistry was not that much tough in re-NEET. There is still potential of getting a tougher paper of chemistry. So this is the perfect time to understand how to start the preparation of chemistry properly for NEET 2027. Because of the re-NEET drama, some time constraint is also there for the preparation of the NEET aspirants, especially droppers, long-term people. All those situations, how to prepare, is the level of the re-NEET which has increased. Can it further increase? If yes, then how are we going to prepare for it? Or how should you prepare for it? This meeting is majorly inclined towards one thing: all our collective experience, whatever we have got throughout this country in several places, by meeting lakhs of students, all that within next 30 minutes or so we are going to completely transfer to you, so that any future doubts that can also come, any anticipation of the result will be there, how the paper will be there, how to expect a paper, how to solve a paper, whether it is easy, moderate, tough, how to deal with inorganic, organic, physical, how to mix the questions and do, how to prepare for the NEET 27 whole chemistry, whether easy comes or tough comes. All those solutions we are going to give you today. So let's start with the scenario. Let's start with the story. Starting with the first thing. If I say, what are the marks weightage across the different domains in chemistry here? Chemistry majorly is divided into three parts: physical, inorganic, organic. So when we see that, physical chemistry 33% weightage we have given, inorganic chemistry 33% weightage we have given, organic 33% we have given. The scenario is, in re-NEET examination, this balance was not there. In fact, chapter balance was also not there in the re-NEET examination. But based upon one examination, we can't decide the pattern of NEET. So we have extracted the historical data before the syllabus change, after the syllabus change. And after that, we are understanding that NEET is more or less trying to keep roughly 15 questions of physical, inorganic, and including biomolecule, and organic chemistry. So based upon that, we are going to start one by one how to deal the topic. So are we ready, bhai? Are you ready first? Without wasting further time, no introduction drama, over introduction IP Hindi. Coming to the point, are you ready? Shall we start? Ready, bhai? At the end of the session, be ready with your doubts also. I told the students of Gosalites as well, if any doubts are there, clarify them. So shall we start? Now we have divided the chemistry into three parts, not we, means chemistry is divided into three parts. We are also going to deal accordingly. The first part we are going to deal is the physical chemistry part. To little bit explain about this in detail, I will ask LC sir, please little bit your experience you can share with the students.
Thank you, Saurabh sir. Thank you so much. So, dear students, we have got physical chemistry. In front of you, we have a slide which says that mole concept and stoichiometry are the core foundation. I'll tell you what. Mole concept and stoichiometry, in this chapter, we will be dealing with concentration terms. Obviously, reactions will be there, redox will be there. Now, all these things will be utilized in the further chapters. It's like a pyramid, right? If your mole concept and stoichiometry are solid, it's a complete gateway to other chapters, basically. Now, once your mole concept and stoichiometry are done, your concentration under control, right, redox under control, limiting reagent under control, then we can smoothly move into the next level of pyramid, that is equilibrium and thermo. Now see, in thermo, we deal a concept called equilibrium. Now that equilibrium is divided into two parts called chemical and ionic equilibrium, right? So once thermo is also controlled, equilibrium comes under control automatically. Now, when we move from 11th to 12th class, we have got 3 power-packed chapters called solution, electro, and kinetics. Now, solution, if you remember a little bit back, there's a topic called difference between ideal and non-ideal solution. It contains that delta G, delta H, all of that, which comes from where? Thermo. So if your thermo is controlled, we will be controlling solution chapter also. And electro, obviously the last chapter we do, it is a combination of all these we are learning. It contains thermo, it contains equilibrium, it contains mole concept, concentration, everything. Now the problem, Saurabh sir, is that many people come and ask me that, sir, should we leave mole concept? Should we leave thermo? Should we leave electro or whatever? I think this is a totally wrong approach given these kind of paper like 25 and 26 Neet paper. I think we should not leave any topic. Like there was one question, if you remember in the Neet examination, which contained a question called that D can be converted into N. And there was an equilibrium for that. Now that contains equilibrium concept for which they were saying that K was coming 1. So if K comes 1, then we move to next part. Delta G is equal to what? 0 at equilibrium. Now you find delta G. Now from delta G, you go for delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. So you can see that in the same question, they were covering all the 3, this entire part out there. Now you tell me which part you want to lose from. I believe that please don't leave any topic out here. We will move sequentially. Let me tell you one thing. If you talk about tall building, right? A tall building never collapses because the roof or the top floor is weak. The building will 100% collapse if the foundations were never prepared. Foundations are weak. This is your foundation. And we begin right from here. So I'll say that please don't miss this thing. Mole concept and stoichiometry are the oxygen of physical chemistry. If you are under control of these things, everything will become smooth, slow, steady. Every year, lakhs of students enter to prepare the Neet entrance examination with one dream, the dream to become doctor. Right? But on the way, something happens, they lose confidence and they start believing that they are not intelligent enough to crack this examination. I seriously believe that problem is not intelligence. The problem is sequence of learning, which we'll discuss in a short while. But physical chemistry, I think we were discussing just before coming on the screen that physical chemistry is basically 50% of numericals and 50% of the theory part. I also believe that people do physical chemistry, people do everything, right? But there is a way of doing it. And the way we do it out here in Gosalite, no one does it better than us, right? So I'll give you the mic to Saurabh sir again, and he will explain you further more things.
I'll ask you some questions, sir, because I feel our students would need a little more clarity. Some doubts they might be having. So on behalf of you, I'll be asking us a few questions. Sir, means obviously this is little acting I'm doing because, but why I'm saying this question, I will also let you know. Because sir said just now that 50% math and 50% concepts are there, theory is there, as we have decided also. So sir, my doubt is that our students generally what they feel the problem as well is that once they start the physical part, stoichiometry and mole make them suddenly afraid.
Right.
In BIPC, I have seen mole is very easy otherwise.
Right.
In teaching in JEE also you might have been realizing at that time it was not that much difficult to teach the JEE kids.
Exactly.
But somewhere in the NEET, I'm understanding that mole and stoichiometry is a problem because of that, because this foundation remain weak.
Right.
Their physical becomes weak.
Exactly.
And then they blame mathematics probably because of
Right,
that.
right, right.
So what would you suggest our students should do, or any student should do, to work upon mole and stoichiometry in the beginning?
Right. See, definitely, sir pointed out very correctly that it definitely requires doses of mathematics. But what kind of mathematics we are talking about? We are simply talking about the basics. Like, say, anyone who has done 8th or 9th class properly will be doing this level of mathematics. It requires multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, which anyone can do. And sir, in Sri Gosalite, what we do, we take like almost, suppose say we are taking like say 10 classes to complete, for example, I'm just taking a rough example to complete this mole concept. Now, out of those 10 classes, we focus at least 4 to 5 only on basics, because we understand that this is core foundation. We solve number of questions. We go for the basic things, and then we practice standard questions which are asked everywhere. Right? So once you are through to that, it's a sequential learning. Then once we are done through this thing, we reach to stoichiometry, and we just interconnect the concepts, and we don't leave mole out here. Once we move into equilibrium and thermo, we have a program that we conduct tests. They're called pace, space, and phase. So we regularly keep track of those questions which our students are going wrong. Suppose there are 5 questions which generally 80% people have gone wrong. No, we won't leave it. We guard it very jealously. We guard it very jealously. We are aware that, see, we are very much aware that we are not counting admissions. We are counting on that parents are investing a lot of us, lot of on our dreams. I'm out here, not my dream, but your dreams basically, to become doctor. And we know how to nurture those dreams, and we have been doing so for a long time. So what we do, we will reconnect the same concept. We'll ask the same concept with different language, and we keep on doing it in iteration till you become perfect in that. And it's a continuous journey. We won't leave you out here. Plus, we teach you how to do approximations. See, in physical chemistry, we don't need exact answers. If you look at the options, out of say 10 numericals are there. So out of 10 numericals, except for one question which needs very exact calculations, remaining 9 can be done by the process of approximation. So we focus a lot on approximations also. We will make sure that you are doing the game of power, the game of division, the game of significant figures. We do it all, and we keep on doing it, not only in the classes, but we also invite you in the doubt counters to feel free and discuss whatever your doubts are. We are also available, like say in the evening, whenever it is possible, to take some extra time out there to make sure that the weak students are there. The weak students should be having this problem, so that problem needs to be eradicated. So the idea is that we need your support as well if you want this thing to be perfected. Once this is perfected, this will be built up automatically, smoothly. But for that, we need the support. We need you people to understand that what the teacher is giving guidance, and keep following those guidances. We will not begin with rough, tough calculations. No, we are not giving you random things. We will give you sequential things. So once you're done with the basic part, we move to next part, and then next and next. If you fall out here, we go back again and try to perfect it from there. So it's a perfect iteration, I mean. So you need not worry about only mathematics part. So numerical part can be handled properly out here, right? Sir, please.
Yeah. So what I understood from what sir, I will just summarize in 2 sentences. So number 1, sir have highlighted the importance of doing multiple number of questions. Because the thing is, your math cannot become good. My mother used to say this a lot when I was in class 6th, 7th, 8th. Ki maths come by practice. So when so many number of examples will be delivered in the class, in the form of assignment, in the form of gym material, and obviously from NCERT questions as well, your subject will automatically start becoming better over the period of time. And I think patience, blind faith on the teacher, these 2 things are very important. Wherever you join, if you're not having the blind faith on the teacher, there is no use of joining there. Because if you are not able to trust your teacher, you will not be able to work with them for at least 20, 30 days. After that, the subject improves. So for mole and stoichiometry, as sir has rightly pointed, we need enough number of questions. One point I will just add here. But difference has to be created, especially now. Because when the NEET level, not level I would say, but the NEET type of questions that are coming in the NEET examination, that has opened one more perspective in the minds of many faculties outside, which we already understood 1 year back. The scenario is that if you are not going to understand the formulas, if you are not going to understand the tricks, here LC sir, I in my girls campus, we have all the tricks around our sleeves. We just keep on showing them, this is how you can do. For Bohr model, we have thousands of tricks we can use. But the point is, if you don't know how they came, if you don't know the formula, how it got derived, then a fundamental question can come again in the examination and can rattle you. So this line we have written over here, we will make you realize the importance and the source of each trick and each formula. That is going to be important now. Because if just formulas you are going to remember, at the last we should revise the formulas only, true, at the last. But when the main track is going on, our objective should be to understand every single formula, every single trick, how it got made, so that we can make any further tricks wherever required, as well as we can derive the formula again in the examination when the paper setter demands that. That is how we are going to start preliminary idea of how to start with the physical chemistry. Bringing to the soul of chemistry now. Physical chemistry is taught good, no doubt in that. Mathematics is there, some touch of genius is required, all those things are there. Organic chemistry requires a lot of knowledge, a lot of interrelation. But there is one branch which differentiates Gosalite from any other institute in the country, I can guarantee you, and that thing is inorganic chemistry. The soul of chemistry. And our job is to make this soul your soulmate. So for that, I would like to call, please, VSP sir, shower your blessings of knowledge on our kids.
Hello, hi everyone. Now, if I ask what first question is coming in your mind when inorganic chemistry is coming in front of you, you will say, sir, mug up. Or if you ask to any general teacher, what they will say, mug up. But I will say big no, big no. Inorganic chemistry is chemistry of understanding the subject. If you are conceptually strong, you can learn inorganic chemistry like you learn ABCD in your K1 or K2 classes. If we are going for the just mugging up, at the end you will be confused. And NCERT will make you more confused. For example, if I talk about the DNF block, if you are not reading NCERT or DNF block with the concepts, just you are going through the line, at the end, if you read 100 times also, you will say, sir, I didn't get anything. So now what is the responsibility of teacher here? And whatever I'm addressing, I'm saying to everyone, because in this part I'm feeling that many people are facing problem. Previously I was in some institute A. Okay, I will not name it, you can understand. Okay, so whenever we are talking there, if I ask some question or if we discuss, or if some student is asking the teacher, sir, here they are using some physical chemistry concept like electrode potential for the DNF block. They will say, beta, ask this question to the physical chemistry teacher. If that student is going to the physical chemistry teacher, what he will say, beta, this is the part of inorganic chemistry, I cannot deal with it, better to ask with the inorganic chemistry teacher. And if somewhere they mix the organic chemistry with inorganic chemistry, then oh my God, gone. Problem is that we are thinking like that inorganic chemistry is the science to memorize, but actually it is not true. It is the science of understanding. I'm not denying that tricks are not required. Tricks are also required, but at the same time, learning, understanding the subject is more important. For example, DNA block. I will show few slides. Let's say it is. Yeah, for example, see, this is one example to show you how to analyze the NCERT, how to read the NCERT. This kind of 1,000 lines I can show, but obviously then it is the class, not the explanation how to read the NCERT, how to learn the subject. For example, if you check this slide, this is taken from the old NCERT. In that NCERT, what they said, the d orbital of transition elements projected to the periphery. Now in the latest NCERT, you can check, it is reprinted 26, 27. What they are writing for the same thing. Here they used term project, and here they are now saying protrude. The d orbital of transition elements protrude to the periphery of an atom more than the other orbitals. Why it is written like this? It has some reason. Why it is written like this? It has some reason. Now, to understand this term protrude, we have to understand Schrodinger's wave equation. We have to understand radial wave function. We have to understand angular wave function. Then only we can understand why NCERT is writing protrude. Whose job it is? Not yours. It is my job. Means it is a job of teacher community. Because you are just class 11, 12th or just dropout students. You are not having that much knowledge. But this is my responsibility. If NCERT is writing any term like this, what is the reason behind it? For that, what learning is required? And that learning I have to deliver to my students. He can solve any difficult problem very easily. Then you look at, sir, it is easy concept, sir, after learning the concept. This kind of 1,000 lines are there in the D block NCERT. I am showing just one to explain how to read NCERT, how to connect with inorganic chemistry, with the physical chemistry, with the organic chemistry, or sometimes it is required. And if trick required, we are ready for that also. Another example. For example, oh my God. When this question from this table came, last year's Neet, many were saying it is just mug up. I will not name any teacher, but one very famous teacher of the quota, he said, it is there in YouTube, but I cannot name it. What he said, how nonsense question NTA asked, how any student can memorize the wavelength. But I'm saying to students, to any person of this category, it is not true. Actually, we have to learn why wavelengths are given like this. Chalo, theek hai, this part is easy to understand. This part is easy to understand, no problem, absorb part. Now, any compound is having this color. Why color is there? Why complementary color is there? Someone is absorbing yellow and emitting violet. Some reason is there. This is my responsibility to explain. If someone is absorbing blue-green, why emitting red? Some reason is there. That we have to understand. We have to understand. This is the responsibility of teacher. Come to the next point also. Now, in the complementary diagram, what they are saying, if someone is absorbing red, it will emit green. If someone is absorbing green, it will emit red. But not always true. Not always true. For copper sulfate is given there in the NCERT, CuH2O. Yeah, I'll show you. For copper complex, what they're saying? Absorb red, emitted blue. Not always. So point is here, we have to learn. And at the end of after learning, we have to go for trick also. We have to go for trick also. I am not denying trick is not required. But learning the concept is also required. This is another example to explain that one. Now, if I go for the chemical bonding and periodic table, these are the backbone of inorganic chemistry. Because if you have a strong hold in these two chapters, any chapter of inorganic chemistry you can easily understand. So, I will suggest to any student, when you are going to start the inorganic chemistry, make your basics perfect. Periodic table should be perfect. Chemical bonding should be perfect. So other part of the inorganic you can read easily. Now, what is written here? Gosalites treat inorganic chemistry conceptually and dive deep in the fine lines of the NCERT. This is our specialty. For this, I can guarantee. Show me one institute who is explaining NCERT of the inorganic chemistry line by line with logic. You'll not find even one also, except Gosalites. This is the only one institute. This I can guarantee. Next, inorganic is the soul of chemistry and we can make you fall in love with it. And if you are having love, it is always easy to understand. Now, I think Pansar want to add something.
Yeah, sir, I want to ask one thing from VSP sir also. VSP sir and I am associated from 2013 onwards. A lot of things I have learned from him in the subject. And one remarkable thing which I have learned, firstly I will share that, then I will ask him exactly what your doubt should be. Because right now you will not be prepared with the doubt. My understanding which I have developed in the inorganic chemistry is that we read a lot of trend, a lot of methods. Firstly, we should check this, then check that. For example, even in organic chemistry, for the resonating structure stability, number one, check this bond, pi bond, octet, etc., etc., etc. We have a sequence for it. Similarly, for the stability, for the bond angle comparisons, for the bond length comparisons, we have sequences which we have designed. What I have learned is that Data comes first. Based upon data, the difference in the physical chemistry organic versus inorganic is that for physical chemistry, there are defined rules given in the books. For organic chemistry, there are defined rules, reagents, and mechanisms given in the books which people learn and then they apply. For the inorganic chemistry, it's a white canvas. Datas are there. And each teacher with their own intellect develop the ways, the methods, the sequences which has to be followed by which most of the data and their sequences can be made. This is what I have learned. That data always comes first, explanation comes later. Our job is not to predict the universe. Our job is to study the universe. That is the point of inorganic chemistry, and that is what I have learned. That is what your people around you, if they're intellectually strong, they teach you. So my doubts are from the student's point of view is that, sir, D and F, NCERT I tried to read. Okay. After reading the NCERT, I realized after 2 pages, the first 5-6 pages are so absurd. It does not enter in my head at all. Somewhere graph is given something, but next to the graph, some paragraphs are there. When I'm reading that paragraph, it is not going inside the head. It is not appearing like matching with the graph. Somewhere high given, it appears like low will be the answer. Somewhere they are saying ionization enthalpy order is irregular, then they are expecting us to explain that also. So how to deal that D and F part? Should I read the NCERT? Or if I read the NCERT myself, will I be able to understand it? If yes, then how? Or is that it? You just explain that, because if I say further, answer will also come.
Okay, first of all, honestly speaking, for any aspirant who is preparing for NEET exam, in fact for JEE exam also, it is not possible to read a D and a block NCERT without the help of teacher. First line. Second thing, in the NCERT, I think sir is saying about the manganese radius. Am I right? Yeah. So manganese radius, graph of E naught. Like, so what is the point there? When we are reading the NCERT, firstly we have to analyze. It is our responsibility to explain you in the easier way. Okay. After that, we have to give some easy methods to understand the lines, and finally how to deal with the particular question in the exam. If any question is coming from that paragraph, where to follow NCERT graph, where to follow NCERT statement, these kind of things are addressed in the class. After that, you will be having clarity. Acha, this kind of question is coming, I have to go with the graph. Acha, this kind of question is coming, I have to go for the information given in the paragraph of the NCERT. First part. Second part, here we have to mix the multiple things. Multiple things means, let's say somewhere contradiction is there in the NCERT about the particular statement. As sir said, in the initial part, it is having lots of complicated language is there. Okay, language is complicated, but we can make it easily by understanding, by learning, and by some tricks also. After that, the most important thing is practice. After reading, after memorizing by the tricks, and we have to go for the practice. More you practice, subject will be better, and you can easily get question in the exam also. For example, when we are making papers, we are knowing, because whenever we are in the study hour or in the class, we are observing in which particular part students are facing more problem. And while making the question paper, we are taking care of this thing. We will ask more number of questions from that part. So during the preparation time, you will get exposure to all those questions what examiner can think. So in the main exam, you will not find any question which is not exposed in front of you. You will be getting answer. For example, that color question. That color question we asked multiple times in our papers, and that exact same question came in the previous year's NEET paper. Likewise, many more questions are there. So here, easiest way to deal the inorganic chemistry or like DNA block or any other chapter is, firstly, learn, understand, solve more number of questions, and clarify all your doubts with the respective teachers. Okay, sir, you want to add anything else?
Yes, very important thing. Suddenly it clicked to me. I'll just summarize this part. Small part is there. One person also asked this route, ki, sir, reading is okay, but remembering is a big problem. And I think we all will agree to what I'm going to say now, because we all have same opinion about this. Sir also said the same thing, that practice has to be done. Now, problem with practice of D and F or coordination, chemical bonding periodic table is not that much difficult to search a good question bank to practice. In fact, here I will tell you, most of the coaching institute material of chemical bonding and periodic table who are working at a decent level from last 10-15 years or so, if they have checked all the papers, their material are good. From there, most of the questions of chemical bonding periodic table can be solved. Again, there will be some advantage for us because some deep lines of NCERT are there, which we discuss a lot about exact angles, exact bond lengths, which match the column questions can come someday, but that is advantage of 1-2 question only. But in coordination also, around 80-90% materials are almost similar throughout the country, you can check. But when the chapter comes like P block, when the chapter comes especially like D and F block, which has a lot of weightage now, you need extremely relevant, extremely exhaustive, every single line covered material to practice. Otherwise, memorization will become difficult, bhai. So, Dushyant bhaiya, your problem is very genuine. But if you are reading it and trying to recall it, it will become difficult. But if you are reading it and practicing the Gosalite material, gym and grip is our revision material, gym is our main track material. These many statement questions will come, bhai, that every single statement minimum 10 to 15 times we will ask. And Dushyant, you answer yourself, bhai. If you read something, you can forget. But if you do something wrong in the exam, after that you remember it, na? So that is na badhyata. It is our responsibility to make sure you are exposed to all those lines of NCERT. This year also, D and F block, one statement reasoning question came. It was from our paper and it was not by chance. There are so many questions in our paper of D and F of statement type that every line get covered. So rather than simple MCQ question, if you are doing a material and there are so many simple MCQ, rather than that, if more statement questions from NCERT are there, if you practice them, you will be able to remember, and this helps in biology as well. So inorganic chemistry is highly practice dependent, and obviously organic chemistry also, which is our showstopper. We will talk about that also. So this was about the inorganic part.
We are taking thermochemistry data of the NCERT.
That we will talk in mixing. So yeah, next we are going to start. Obviously, I was saying one element is there. Too much catenation he does. Because of that, the people got frustrated. They created a whole branch of chemistry called as organic chemistry. And today that branch of chemistry has become so big. It has more syllabus than all the other subjects combined when you go deeper in the higher studies level. So for organic chemistry, I would like to call Tawfiq sir. Sir, please little bit idea you can give to the students exactly how to prepare for the organic part.
Thank you, Saurabh sir. Thank you. So, students, in the organic part, which is the beauty of chemistry. See that one, students, the moment organic starts, battery has gone. So it means organic will take your time and it needs very good efforts. So in the case of organic chemistry, which I always say it's a beautiful subject, beauty of chemistry lies in organic, I will say. You can see the beautiful linking is there. And it starts from the class 11 standard onwards. When we talk about in the classes, very fundamental things from the beginning, the basic principles of organic chemistry, which decides till the end of class 12th up to the biomolecules you will use it. Basic thing. The lines of NCERT, generally people, as we are from the background of JE also, lot of people, they do not refer properly the NCERT of organic, lot of times. Lot of people I also know. But here in Sri Gosalites, during the lectures, we tell students which part. Sound is coming. Okay, so during the regular lectures, what we do, during the regular classes, along with the theory of the notes, we tell students about on which page number you have to go through which important lines, mark them so that after the class, you will read the notes as well as you will have to refer NCERT same day. That thorough combination of notes plus the NCERT part will make the grip very strong chapter by chapter, because it's about organic is totally linking. Just like if you do not know IUPAC name, in the next chapter hydrocarbon, if question is coming about, find out that compound and IUPAC name is given, not the structure. Several times in PYQ such questions are there. So that is how here in Sri Gosalites we focus on both parallelly. It's not about only notes. It's not about NCERT later. Both go hand in Sri Gosalites. And after that, our upgraded gym material. Every year we upgrade the material. Every year, you can see. This year also material is upgraded. Fundamental part is covered in the warm-up section. Very fundamental, so that every student who joined here, he will feel that, yeah, in class 11, nobody told me these things. When students meet us in the counseling session, you can feel that part. That I feel, yeah, how you 11th you have done, they said, sir, they have not taught this. So at that time, I feel very sad, yeah, that student is now, he has missed that chance earlier, but now it's our responsibility that we hold his hand and we take him up to the journey of till he becomes a doctor. So therefore, when we talk about the paper here, in this paper, you can observe 7 questions came from the carbonyl compounds plus carboxylic acid combination. And here, GOC part and hydrocarbon 6 questions came, which are interlinked chapters. So how we are going to deal with here? Amines are also mixed with carboxylic acid, carbonyl compounds and amines. They are interlinked chapters. So here what we are going to do, that during the preparation, when we are setting up the papers, we go from the very basic level, so that student has the habit of that lines of NCERT covered, statement, assertion, reason, exact lines of NCERT. Along with that, in between our papers, we will raise the level. In between somewhat, we'll touch the high level also. And in between moderate level and easy level is always there, so that you always have the broad spectrum available, that what type of paper will come, I am always ready for that, right? Here, organic chemistry is highly interrelated. Yes, Gosalite flow charts in the classes or in the revision also, the flow charts, the multi-step synthesis classes are discussed separately by VSP sir also. And the reagent will help you revise the organic chemistry effectively. Here, the point is, this year you can observe the isomerism part. In the paper, the optical isomerism, the moment they start making it organic difficult, they what do? They play with the stereoisomerism. They infuse more and more of stereo part. So here, what we are trying to do more here, along with the basics, see, we are not going to change drastically. Why? Because already we are following the fundamentals very thoroughly. Our foundation level goes very solid, so that with the time, when we are preparing the papers or you solve the exercise 2, heavyweight exercises and super exhaustive, you simply link the class notes and NCERT part very easily. The linking part is strong, then whatever chapters are coming in organic, you will never feel difficult. Only slight hint is required and you get the answer. A slight hint is required sometimes and you get the answer. You don't have to mug up. Initial part, GOC, electronic effects, that requires to be proper understanding, which generally students miss. So students, I request you also, wherever you join, whatever you do, here our target is how to plan your NEET 2027, and organic chemistry will be a game changer, because this year they have linked the chapters. So those who are going by learning a particular chapter or by that, they have clearly got the idea. So here in Gosalites, we are linking the chapters very well. You will feel that, yeah, this is now basics are done. I am easily playing the game now. Getting it? So in the part of the isomerism, definitely, it will be definitely raise the level. Here we are going to raise the level also. Already we have there, but this year they are more focusing on, so our focus will be additional. We are not going to skip anything. We are not saying that now we are eliminating other things and now we are focusing only on this. No, it's just a part where our spectrum will be increasing, and you have to work with us on a regular basis, very consistently work. There will be no difficulty level. You will find after 4 or 5 months, you will be trained like this, that you simply say, sir, question is there. I am referring the notes and underlined portion. I'm easily getting the idea. That confidence will be developed in Sri Gosalites. I will not say that, beta, okay, come with me and do this like this. No, we have trained you well. We will train you such a matter that you will see the question, you will say this is that page number of NCERT. That level will be there. You read the notes and you will say, okay, that is the part of that chapter of NCERT. This is the subtopic. That level will come if you be with us till the complete journey of your NEET 2027. Okay, so I'll give you, Saurabh sir, any questions if you want to ask?
I want to ask one very, very, very important question, and that you will be able to answer, because for this only, Taufik sir, since he came to Vijayawada, 2017 or 18?
18.
2018. After that, he made sure that complete Telugu state follow the track sheet what he wanted to follow. So that same doubt I will ask you. Okay, sir, one doubt is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in the organic chemistry, shall we study chapter wise? Or should we first study mechanisms in detail, then solvents in detail, followed by chapter wise learning? What do you think is better, and why this helps the NEET student, what we are following over here? Why this method helps the NEET student better?
See, in the organic part, chapter wise, we go later. Firstly, we prepare you to understand the fundamentals of the chapters. Because without knowing the chapters, fundamentals initially, in the form of which part? General organic chemistry, where we link the electronic effects, where we talk about inductive resonance. And even before that, see, IUPAC we do initially, which comes till the end. Even in class 12th, now I'm going to the classes. Whenever I say students, your favorite topic came, they say IUPAC naming. Why? Because that part they have not been serious. And my target is what? Keep on reminding them, keep on discussing the thing. So better is always what? In organic, initially go with the fundamentals very seriously. So that whenever we start NCERT chapters, reactions, it will be a cakewalk for you. You will say that reaction, that mechanism is there. Quickly recall and you will say, yeah, this chapter is now very easy. Otherwise, if you go chapter wise chapter, it is very difficult because one patch, second patch, third patch, just like in road you find that patches will never work. So for a smooth walk, what is required? That do the fundamentals very seriously for 2-3 months. The moment you are consistent students, you will see that your organic was unnecessary phobia was there. If in class 11th you joined in Sri Gosalites, you will say, yeah, that is now most easy subject for me. So getting, sir?
Yeah.
Fundamentals we have to do, and then chapter wise we go here, and then underlined NCERT portion that always methods are with Gosalites. So you will not have to worry, but you have to be with us till the end. You will not leave in between that, okay, sir, I am getting it. I know the things that I know should not be there. You know the things, show in the exam. That's it.
I understood. So what sir is trying to say is that we should have a layered studies. Like starting with the chapter directly, because this I have seen in our nearby competition also who are there, that they try to go chapter wise to save time. And here at Goshalite, we are giving proper time to organic. And before NEET 25, I remember when one discussion happened with Tawfiq sir. I think it was NEET 2019. 2019 was there. At that time, Tawfiq sir came and said, ki, my job will be there or not there. Only 9-10 questions came in organic in 1 year, 19 or 20, somewhere like that. From there, in 25 and 26, organic level, if we combine, it was the highest level. And this is where the fundamental works. If you're going to change your method of preparation just because a paper came easy or came tough, then someday it will come again easy, your method will not work. Fundamental remain the same. So our fundamental, which we believe in organic, is that first work upon mechanisms in detail. First work upon the electronic effects in detail. Understand that concept properly. Just like in physical chemistry, we understand mole properly. And then we apply that in every chapter. We are not saying that mole we will teach you within the equilibrium chapter only. We are teaching the mole separately and then going to the chapter. Same to same has to be done in the organic. That is how you have to prepare, bhai. So if you are going chapter wise, if you are treating organic like inorganic, bhai sab hahakar will happen. Sarvanashanam. So make sure you follow the approach we are trying to tell you. Here I have one doubt with VSP sir also. Because we have two pillars of organic chemistry here. So the taller one right now, height wise. So sir, my doubt will be there. Here we are seeing extra focus on mechanism. Because when this thing we say na extra focus on mechanism, sir please. When we say na extra focus on mechanism, what the student start behaving, they start buying books. And when they meet someone, for example, if some elder Akka Anna is there who have prepared for JE, they might give the recommendation of Solomon, Morrison Boyd for mechanism, Peter Sykes. They can give the Cladin is one very good book. It looks like the Bible of chemistry as well as biochemistry also they start reading in detail. Leninger for biochemistry. So my doubt will be there, sir, ki should, because mechanism questions are expected to be deeper in the future as well. So should the student buy these books, read these books, or what should be the approach that you think they have to follow for the mechanism and the isomerism part, especially one more, conformers. Because somewhere little bit the boundary of NCERT is little blur. Is it within or outside the syllabus? So for these topic, should they follow the standard books or what they should do according to you?
Okay, so first of all, for the reaction mechanism, we have to read mechanism what are given in the NCERT. Don't buy any books like Peter Sykes, Clayton Solomon or Essensania or something like that. After going to the medical college, you want to do some research, you want to discover some medicines, you want to synthesize some medicines, you want to have some patent, then you have to read these books so you can get better clarity and then you can design new drugs. But firstly, you go to the medical college. So to the get-go, if you want to go to the medical college, firstly you have to read the NCERT. Now point is how to read the mechanism. One question is also coming there, ki, sir, I am unable to remember all reactions. So first, your question is not proper. You are not going to remember them. There is no need to remember the reaction. See, what is happening in the organic chemistry, many people are remembering the reaction. This is creating problem. If you are learning organic reaction like a story, I am repeating again, if you are learning organic reactions like a story, then you will not forget it. Then you will like, I am playing with the reactions. Substrate is given to me, solvent is given to me, reagent is given to me. I am knowing how they will behave. For that, we have to understand the mechanism. We have to understand concept of collision also, which is coming from the chemical kinetics. Now, so first answer for the first question, no need to buy these books when you are preparing for NEET or JEE exam. After that, if you want to do some research, obviously we have to read, but not in the preparation time. Next is what? It is highly interrelated. Yeah. Perfectly correct statement written here, highly interrelated. I will say few things. For example, your class 11th NCERT, page number 322. They are writing nitration of benzene temperature given 323 Kelvin to 333 Kelvin. Okay, means 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. So that is discussed many times by many people because this question came in the previous exams. So after any questions coming in the exam, so everyone is hero. But point is, are we able to predict the question before it is coming in the exam? If we are able to predict any question before it came in the exam, then we are hero actually. So I will give you another reference. So in page number 322 of the class 11, they are saying temperature 50 to 60 degrees Celsius for the mononitration of benzene. So based on this, many people are saying, acha, if it is a ring is deactivated, go higher than this, activated, go lower than this. But in aldehyde chapter, for same mononitration, now they are writing temperature 0 to 10 degrees Celsius. Now my question is, think why? This kind of learning is required. This kind of observation is required. What they are writing in class 11, what is written in the class 12, we have to connect them. Many times we have to connect it with the physical chemistry also. First thing. Second point, here is written about the flow chart. Flow chart. We are giving flow chart after the completion of complete organic chemistry. Why we are giving after completion? Because we can connect the multiple things. In fact, in the organic, we can connect physical chemistry, we can connect inorganic chemistry. This is another agenda. So no need to memorize the reaction, no need to buy these books. We have to buy NCERT and follow what we are teaching. Another example I'll give for the mechanism one. Esterification reaction. Very important reaction. Esterification reaction first time given in the NCERT in the alcohol chapter. But mechanism, since you asked for the mechanism, sir also asked same doubt. Mechanism of the esterification they are giving in the carboxylic acid part of that. Next chapter. And between carboxylic acid and alcohol, one small reaction is given. Reaction of carbonyl compound with the alcohol, which is catalyzed by dry HCl. Why they didn't give mechanism of the esterification first time there? Because of some reason. That reason we have to find. NCERT is beautifully framed. In alcohol chapter, they gave you idea what is esterification. In carbonyl chemical properties, they gave idea how HCl will help in the reaction. And then by combining these two things, they are writing mechanism in which part? Carboxylic acid part. This kind of interrelation we have to establish. And if we are able to establish this kind of relationship, then this question will not come, sir, we are not able to mug up. Because then you are not going to mug up, you are going to see the reaction. You can see, you can visualize the reaction. Substrate is given, reagent is given, solvent is given, and you can see, acha, haan, sir, this is happening like this. I can see how molecules might be moving, how they are combining, how they are making product. This kind of visualization is required. This is our job. Your job is follow us. Your job is follow us perfectly. Sir, anything else?
Other things are there, but
Okay, yeah.
So now, We are coming to the second segment of this video. There are two segments in this video. One subject was core subject related, how to prepare. Second segment of the video we are entering into now. Now the present scenario is that the re-NEET examination has shifted the academic calendar by roughly 40 days forward. So because of this, I think you all will have three major problems. Tell me, number one problem that you are facing is that, sir, re-NEET paper came so tough in physics, chemistry, what should happen? Second issue you may feel, sir, time for preparation has decreased now. Because, sir, if I'm taking long term now, in the month of July, for example, and the NEET will happen in May, I have roughly 300 plus days, to be precise, 315 days from June 21st to May 2nd. Third, and these are less number of days, at least 40 days are lesser than usual. Third, the interrelated questions are coming, sir, which are not available in any material. I have done all the material also, all the JEE Main PYQ also, all the JEE Advanced PYQ also. After that also some questions NEET have asked, re-NEET, which were not taught by or explained by the previous year questions or the study material of the institutes. These three major problems are there. So for these three major problems, one by one, I will tell you what our Gosalite solution is. So for the first problem, because Tawfiq sir was just now explaining about the gradually increasing the level, I would like to ask Tawfiq sir only. This scenario, sir, can you please explain ki increased toughness, how to deal with that? Should they panic or not?
In this part of increased toughness, as I have just said that students, in the preparation as per the current scenario, our material from the very beginning is consisting of the basic one-liners, you can say the warm-up exercise. Systematically from the ground level, we will raise you up with the basics, one-liners, direct, exact line-based questions, so that the moment you solve these variety type of questions, your NCERT part clearly becomes very clear because foundational part is warm-up exercises. So systematically, we will upgrade you from the warm-up to next level, which is a challenger or which is a heavyweight exercise, where we will link the multi-step synthesis or layered by layered linking with the previous chapter. So initially, basic level, warm-up, very fundamental. Still, you have to refer NCERT for this fundamental, line by line, and then going through the challenger type or heavyweight exercise, where you will link the two chapters or within the chapter, within the preparation, multi-step reaction. 2 steps, not lengthier, so that you become what? Systematically getting the idea how to link the 2 or 3 reactions within the chapter or previous chapter also. And then our material, which is gym material, it is upgraded already. Questions are also added there. More refined questions are added for that. Then after that, every week in the PACE papers, and which papers are there? PACE papers. There in these papers, new set of questions are already. Always that work is already done from our side. And then when you are joining with us, that type of systematic planning we will guide you. How to do it on regular basis, be very consistent with us, solve the material, solve the homework daily, and in PACE paper, after the paper is over, do the paper analysis very detailed. Write down that complete part in error notes, this topic or this question wrong, it belongs to which topic. So here in increased toughness, systematically going ahead, whichever question is not getting, no problem, and don't panic. Why not panic? Because when you are working in a systematic way, panic word is not there. Some tension might be there, no issues with that. After the paper, then still scope of learning. Before that, you are working in a systematic manner. And after paper also, you are thinking about that why this question wrong? It belongs to which chapter? It belongs to which subtopic? In this subtopic, how to solve it? Then you will refer that notes plus your gym material where that question is covered. Why I missed it? So that systematic level or ground level working is done with new set of questions. That increased toughness will never become toughness for you anymore. Okay, is there anything want to ask? Yes.
I will add just same thing I will repeat, but I will highlight this small part. So here I just want to highlight one thing. This fresh Gosalite only questions in every exam. So this I'm telling with full accountability, with full responsibility. Because too much time we have spent on this field now, in the field of NEET coaching, JEE coaching, Olympiad coaching, met with a lot of people, a lot of institutes, and a lot of departments we have come across with. This I can tell you with full responsibility. The most R&D in the Neet division, in JEE, I'm again telling, in JEE there are many coaching institutes who work a lot on their question framing. But the only institute I would say in the country who are working tirelessly for Neet innovative question, because Neet question people think are boring questions only. To them, I always say, see once the Gosalite paper, last year paper, any paper you pick up and see, you will realize the level, the bare minimum level is above the level of the remaining people teaching here right now. And that is just because our papers come innovative. And whatever the paper level is, teaching level throughout the country will match there only. So if any coaching institute is having easy paper, they will match, they will teach according to that. But if some coaching institutes are having the paper which are checking the fundamental, not the standard question. For example, JEE Main I am asking only. Then bhaiya, teacher will teach JEE Main questions in the class. People will remember the answer key. They will tick and come out. But if new questions are coming, fundamental questions are coming, basics are checked, rederivations are checked, small tricks are not working, your tricks are giving you wrong answer. Such kind of questions are only made in India at Gosalites only for Neet, not now. From 5 years. Every year, new grip material for revision. Every year, we remember 3 years back, we all collected together to make arms. Assertion, reasoning, matching statement. Such a beautiful module was there. Now we have incorporated that in our grip material. But everyone, it's not like top faculty, bottom faculty here. All faculty, star faculty sit together like normal people. They take the pen and paper, then they make the questions, and that is why conceptually correct questions reach to the student, and perfectly the student are able to prepare for even new questions which can ever be made. I'm not saying we can predict every question in the world which can be made. It's not practically true. But once you get a training of doing new types of questions which are not seen before, during the exam, during the assignments, during the revision grip material, during the gym material solving, you automatically develop a scientific acumen, which is our fundamental duty also as per the Constitution of India. We should develop that scientific acumen. We should be able to understand a new model, and we should be able to solve those problems. Problem solving skills we develop here. And for that, those Gosalites questions will be given slowly. Firstly, 2-3 new questions we will give. Remaining is standard question, normal questions, which everyone will be able to solve. Easy, moderate, tough, all type. But new questions in the beginning, 2-3. Then 5-6. Then 10-15. That is the meaning of, I think, what Tawfiq sir was trying to say, systematic upgrade of the level. Which brings me to the second problem. Sir, now to 290 some days are left. Sorry, 300 some days are left. Since June. So 20-25 days are over now further. So sir, how are you going to plan? In less time, how syllabus same, toughness more, time less, how can you manage? So for speed, how we are going to manage it? It's better to call the speed star only directly. So LC sir, our speed star, please tell what we are going to do, how we are going to maintain the velocity.
Thank you, sir. So they lovingly call me speed star, but it has got nothing to do with this completion of syllabus. So sir was saying that written over there, less time for preparation. Let me remind you, in 23, we were having almost 290 days. And now for 27 Neet paper, we are having 20-25 more days as compared to 23 paper. In that same year, 23, this same team, which I'm working for the last almost 10 years, we have created rank number 1 that year in AWS category, Pravardhan Reddy, rank number 61, all India rank, and by Rohit Verma. He is in this Jipmer. And then we were having from LT, Vasant, who scored around 690. So you don't you worry about that time is less or not. In that lesser time, we were able to create that kind of historic results. Now think of that, give us like say 20 more days, what magic we can create. Now see one more thing. We are running 2.5 track to give equal time to each chapter. We are not reducing number of lectures for a chapter, right? We know that level has gone up. Panic will be there if we reduce the number of lectures given to a chapter. The clarity won't be coming. So number of lectures we have kept same so as to give you the complete clarity regarding every chapter and every subject. But to maintain that, rather than pulling the speed, what we have done, we are beginning up Third track, not a third track, it's a 2.5 track. That means the burden will not be a full-fledged burden of third track. It will be shared burden. And it is designed in such a way that it will be easy for you people to carry on. So simple topics will be running in this third track, which we call 2.5 track, right? So that you will not feel that pressurized and you can carry on with the main tracks as well. You can practice those things, and what sirs are saying, keep on following that. We are building the system slowly. We are not afraid of difficult questions, right? No, we are not going to give you random things as well. No. Why a student quits halfway? He doesn't quit halfway because the syllabus is tough or the questions are tough. He quits halfway because he loses hope. The hope dies slowly. And our job is that to protect that hope. Long before you people become doctor and save the lives of people, you need someone as a student who can save your confidence level. And that's what Sri Gosalite team is best at. And for that, we are designing certain things. And when you will join us, you will understand that perfectly, that this is the best system you will have come across India, right? So that's all from my side. So time is there, and you don't worry, you are in the right hands, perfectly right hands, right? Sir, anything else?
No, sir, that's all. You have very nicely clarified the things, what exactly we wanted to listen also. Third, interrelated question. Interrelated word is very commonly used now. So for this interrelated, one doubt I will clarify, 50% weightage update is real. No, it's not going to happen in the 27 Neet. Don't worry. Now, coming to the question, interrelated questions are there where the physical, inorganic, organic questions can be mixed. How are they mixed? Why are they mixed? Why is also very important. What is the objective of giving these kind of questions? Why the Neet is giving such kind of question? And how are we going to prepare you for that? So obviously VSP sir, physical, inorganic, organic, all three, he loves a lot. So why not explain from him only how it works?
Okay, so firstly, I want to answer, sir asked question, why interrelated questions they are asking. So this question, once I asked my professor when I was in IT Delhi, sir, what is the significance of interrelated questions in the exams like Neet, JEE or UPSC? What he said, are you knowing? He said, these exams are taken to check how smart a student is, how well prepared a student is, and the most importantly, we are taking these exams to check how easily any student can handle the pressure in his career, maybe as doctor, maybe as engineer, maybe as an means IAS or IPS. So purpose of these exams, you can handle the pressure or not. That's why they are going to check your interconnection. X problem came, Y problem came, Z problem came. Different type of problems are coming in front of you. You have to handle all of them together. For that, this kind of questions are going to make you perfect. Now point is, the question I think you got, why? Now, how they are making questions. Let's say, I will take some example. Let's say coal-based electrolysis is given in the organic chemistry. Now they are knowing electrochemistry is also there in the syllabus. They can add some numerical there. Now, if you are reading them separately, then you will not able to feel what kind of question possible. But while learning only for analyzing, here it is the current and everything is given, they can ask, we have to answer. If in fact, many times they are interconnecting within the organic itself, like this year's Neet paper. They gave reaction of aldehyde chapter and connected it to haloalkane chapter. Okay or not? In fact, they can connect organic, inorganic, physical, all three also. Okay or not? For example, in case of test of ions in the class 11 part, they are writing about the HNO3, why to use HNO3 for chloride test and everything. Then same thing given the salt analysis also. So point is, interconnection is very important and there are lots of possibilities are there. Now point is what we are doing for that. The most important thing. So see, I will say honestly, whenever any chapter is completed, let's say atomic structure completed in track 1, chemical bonding is completed in the track 2, we will mutually talk. Sir, these top 2 topics are completed. Now these two questions we can frame where chemical bonding concept is used, atomic structure concept also used. Let's say 2-3 more chapters completed, then all of us mutually will discuss. Now 4 or 5 chapters are done. Let's mix them and let them give exposure how to solve the interrelated questions in the NEET exam also. And we are not giving any kind of hint also in the class. So it will be totally new questions, innovative question, fresh innovative questions bank in the NEET by single institute. This is possible if we are working day and night for the students. We are sitting together. We are not having any kind of thing in this. If I ask this question to Pansar, what Pansar will feel? If Pansar will ask question me, no, this kind of things are not there. We are always thinking how we can make your life easy when you are going for the NEET exam. This is the job. Okay, sir, anything you want to add or any?
Yeah, I remember one example. When you told this thing, I remember one thing. Actually, one more reason is there. We get dopamine kick. See, if I teach track 1, for example, sir is teaching track 2. As soon as the chapter gets over, I get little itching. Why not create a question with my track concept and sir track's knowledge little bit and give? Because in the beginning, let's say 23 questions are track 1. 24th onwards, we are starting with the track 2. So I make sure 23rd question is that question. It will appear like a track 2 question, but actually will be track 1 question. And after that, we wait. Saturday tarvata, we wait. Sunday will come. Monday will come. After that, then we enter in the class. The first 5 minutes of that dopamine kick, that teacher's instinct, that question will be nicely made question is there, that innovation is there, that feeling, that enjoyment which we are doing, and the students also enjoy. The feeling that they get, Arey sir, this kind of feeling, this environment is the learning environment. And this environment is only possible when everyone in the system working is competitive enough, they can match each other. Otherwise, if inferiority complex will be there, otherwise if the subject knowledge will be lesser, then obviously if sir will ask a question in my track or if I ask in sir's track, people can be bothered. Here, no one cares. Here, many a times, once VSP sir said also last year, Pant, you do one thing, you make my paper, I will make your paper. That way, something new will go to the student. We did that. We enjoyed that. Sometimes what happens, we don't make in whole long term, in the revision time, we don't make the paper. We give the paper to our team of who is teaching in junior senior inter batches. And we tell them, don't share the paper with us. And then we ask them, your job is 5 questions you have to give, which we are not able to teach in the class. This kind of internal competition will be going on. Who will not enjoy? Our students also enjoy. We also enjoy. And that is how perfection comes. Excellence comes. Excellence comes by grinding. Not by monotonous taking the book and giving the questions. Take 30-35 questions. Maximum you can give a standard question which already came. But innovation is required and you can get that innovation. With guarantee, I am telling you, not better than here, anywhere else is possible. So yes, interrelated question. I think you remember that example also when chemical bonding. So yeah, now I will explain you. But a small segment is there to make you understand what you have to do in case you are deciding, sir, I want to prepare myself, or in case I want your help a little bit for the guidance purpose. So I will tell you exactly what are the 2 approaches which I'm seeing presently, and I'm highly bothered. I'm bothered that why this kind of a scenario is going all over again. I saw the same drama in the NEET 25 Tarvata also. I'm seeing the same drama now also. And I'm telling you, this formula you should follow, it will work. And this formula is going to be disastrous for most of the aspirants in future. So what is our Gosalites formula? Already we have discussed about this. Quickly I will tell. Number 1, we build the foundation, germinate. We build the foundation. So what is the meaning of building the foundation? If you don't understand and we don't ask you the basic formulas, the basic theory, the fundamental easy things, if I will not ask you C equal to nu lambda, simple question, how will I be able to, how can I expect that you will use C equal to nu lambda in some other chapter in future? Interrelation is only possible when there is a relation. Some theory should be there to relate with each other. So beginning paper, if suddenly you are entering, it's a tough paper will come, I will do only tough. It is like entering to the gym, not Gosalites year-long material, actual gym. and you are training ki one day I have to pick 100 kg. First day you enter, you pick 100 kg. I have seen this memes on Instagram also. People are saying ki which kind of gym is this? 5 kg dumbbell they have unlocked, 50 kg dumbbell they are locking it. I'm not able to pick it up. First day you can't go and pick up 100 kg na bhai. You have to start with the foundation. Always start with easy paper in the beginning. Don't directly jump to the tough. After a month or two, when your mathematics develop, understand properly, when your mathematics develop, then your English become better, then your understanding of the question, what the question is trying to ask become better, then we enter into the standard tough and tricky question. Achha, standard does not mean high standard. Standard means which everyone will be teaching. When I say tough question, there are some certain set of tough questions that everyone will teach. We can call them JEE Main, tough PYQ, JEE Advanced PYQs. So standard tough and tricky questions should be exposed only after a month or two, because it's not about what you learn in chemistry or physics or biology. It is about adaptation of language, how to enhance further in mathematics, like basic things have to be revised. It is easy to say 6th to 10th mathematics is there, but beta, you are not that much in touch. So it will take 1 month for you to recall that, to become master in that. After that, you will be slowly entering into the standard tough and the tricky questions, which everyone will do, we will also do. Then we will come after 1-2 months more into half syllabus. Half syllabus means almost junior inter will be completed. At that point, the chapters become interrelated. The mole, LC sir was saying mole is the core basic of physical chemistry. I can guarantee you mole is the core basic of inorganic and organic chemistry also. As soon as JEE Advanced give tough questions, they always use mole concept, percent yield into the basic organic reaction. Nitration sir was saying, let's say 80% yield given, product they are asking. So now will you call it a stoichiometry question or will you call it the EAR question? EAS, electrophilic aromatic substitution. What would you call it? So bhaiya, that unforced mixing, after understanding the subjects, after revising them again and again in the form of paper, in our paper, if you remember, we told you also, previous topics will also come. After that, unforced mixing will happen. And that innovation will come because we are excited about teaching, we are excited about the paper making. At the last, final days, if you are preparing only for tough paper, you will fail if the May 3rd type of paper will come. Everyone will score, you will not be able to score. If you prepare only for May 3rd type of paper, then re-NEET will shock you. If you understand the re-NEET paper, bhai sahab, biology came easy. And not everyone is getting 360 in biology. Why? Because they were not preparing easy biology. They were not reading more content. They were reading probably deeper content, which works in physics and chemistry for re-NEET, but did not work in biology. So we need variability of paper. So in the final few days, starting foundation, then standard tough and tricky questions will mix, then unforced mixing of the topics, tracks, no track 1, track 2. Mixing questions will come bhaiya after some days. Then variability in the final few days, where some paper level will be sudden up, some will be sudden down, and you will be trained to work upon all those question papers. And that is what we call a systematic upgrade. This is the Goshalite formula, bhai. Remember it, see this part of the video again and again. This is how you should practice if you are practicing by yourself. If you are here, we will do this. But if you are not here, make sure you have to do this by yourself. It is your responsibility. Don't waste your ear, bhai. What is going on in the market, which I hate from the core of my heart? I want to curse such people who are doing unnecessary panic gimmick. Bhai, you are in the industry from so many years. Why you have to change your method of preparation after every 1 year? That means you are accepting that your previous method of preparation was pathetic. That is what you are trying to say. Bringing in after 25 NEET, I saw every institute, we will give JEE Advanced teacher. Why you will give JEE Advanced teacher? I taught JEE Advanced. It took me 1 year to adjust into NEET examination because I was not teaching mathematics to JEE Advanced students. They know math, they know integration, they know differentiation, their addition subtraction was good. It took me 1 year to adjust to NEET. Only top batches I was able to deal at that time. Middle sections I know they accepted me, I don't know how. But now I know that I was not delivering the math they needed at that point of time. So suddenly calling a person with a single domain into other domain will not help. This is called panic gimmick. Search the meaning of gimmick, you will understand. Panic gimmick. Unnecessarily showing some random things to sell the product. Bhai sahab, education is not for sale. You need some fundamental scientific approach. The pedagogy should be there. You can't just change the fundamental. What happens when sudden exposure to high toughness will happen in the class? If a JEE faculty will enter or a faculty who is trying to show off will enter, na bhai, they will suddenly expose the student with tough questions. Extreme mathematics will be used. Why? He is feeling, and this is my little advice to the new faculties also who have entered into this field. In case you are entering any new batch, even though it's your new job in that, don't treat the student like a gunny pig. Understand, we have done these blunders. After that, I'm telling with full experience ki bhai sahab, suddenly don't do this. You don't have to show, you don't have to prove your worth. Because if this is what we do, because if the papers will be tough, teaching has to be tough. If the teaching will be tough, bhai, student to same only. 1 month back, the student have taken the pain of re-NEET examination, not able to do even basic scientific notation properly. To them, we are exposing to high toughness. This will give the dopamine kick, like we get while making the paper, that excitement. Top ranker will get the dopamine kick. The top rankers, they will feel very excited. The senior inter top rankers, the top 100 aspirants, top 1000 aspirants, they will be excited by this paper. But this paper is only good for those people. In the middle range, I call them Dev, Gandharv, Danav. 3 kinds of kids are always there. This Gandharv, when you pull up, they can become Devta. That is our job. Our job is to, I'm telling you, Gosalites' job is to drag the middle range student and convert them into topper. To drag the lower range student and convert them into just getting at least one state medical college. So that they can work upon that in their MBBS, they can work upon their subject further. But their career should not be destroyed. When this sudden toughness level will be exposed in panic, because tough paper coming, we are giving tough paper. Bhai, tough paper coming in Neet, after 1 year they have to give this paper. Bhai, after 300 plus days. Why you are giving first paper like that? Because of that middle range, their selections will decrease. Just because some institutes are not able to understand that fundamental of teaching not change. 1000 years back also teaching used to happen like this. Sir, AI came, then also the teaching, smart board came, but we are still writing on it only, na? Whether we were writing with the chalk, then also the same teaching was going on. Now the smart pen came, only duster got removed. Teaching methodology was same, is the same, will remain same, fundamental will not change. Listen to your parents, they know how they have studied. Listen to them, kids, I'm telling to you. And coaching institute should understand that this kind of a thing can panic. And students, you understand if this is happening with you, immediately come back. Don't waste your year, because this will damage. Most of the students are here. According to the Maxwell distribution curve, most of the students are in mid-range. They only convert into topper. And such people can only become topper when they are having a systematic approach. So summarize. Gosalites' formula is simple. Paper is tough, paper is easy, doesn't matter. We always start from fundamental basic things, easy things. We teach good, we ask good, paper appears easy to the student. Then slowly, standard tough and tricky questions will be added, which are taught by everyone. Then innovative questions will be increased, which are only exposed during the exam to check your mental stability and also to check your intelligence, what you have learned after 2-3 months. After that, in the final few days, you will have variable up to that time, up to this time, up to the mixing question, the level will keep on increasing. And after that, reaching to the top level, we will have suddenly easy, suddenly tough, suddenly easy, suddenly tough. And that will prepare you for whole scenario. Method type of paper also, or re-NEET type of paper also. What should never happen? Suddenly giving tough paper, thinking that now tough has come, so we have to give tough, easy came, so we have to give easy. This will damage the middle ranker. You may be able to generate the top rankers. Whether you give easy or tough, top ranker will come here. They are coming not because of our teaching. Top rankers become topper because of their own brain. This middle range is our responsibility. and they are expecting us to hold their hand and take them up. Don't damage that future. That is the most pathetic way of preparation, bhai. Clear hai bhaiya? So weak people who are there at the bottom, they are completely wiped out. They start searching other ways of time pass. Why? Because they are not understanding a single word. Whole paper coming, 45 questions are there, 40 they are not able to understand. Why they will be interested in learning? Our job is not only to make the student enter into the top medical college, our job is also to make the student interested in learning and science. This thing has to be there, bhai. This is the systematic upgrade versus panic gimmick. Now, what is the Goshalite advantage? Number one, inclusive. It is not exclusive preparation. Goshalite advantage, I'm not saying advantage of coming to Goshalite. Goshalite advantage means this formula advantage. Number one, inclusive. Top ranker will also enjoy. Middle ranker, they will improve. And bottom ranker will never lose the hope. They will always understand that I'm able to do 10 questions. Next exam, I can do 15. It is inclusive. It brings the lower and middle range to the competition zone. Number two, freshness. QFS means question framing session. It innovates grip and arms. So what's the meaning of grip and arms? I explained also. Grip is Goshalite's revision intensive program. Our revision material. Arms, assertion, reasoning, matching statement. These kind of fresh questions which will come in the revision time, innovative question. In the papers they will come. That will develop the scientific acumen what VSP sir was telling. The IIT Delhi professor about whom he was talking about, कि scientific acumen will develop. That is our responsibility, na badhyata, real responsibility. Check the constitution, you will find that fundamental duty. Versatility. What Tawfiq sir was telling a few moments back, कि we prepare for the easiest to the toughest paper. Easy paper, tough paper, we will prepare. Standard paper, like previous year JEE Main, JEE Advanced, Neet type of question, to innovative paper. Like LC sir was telling about the denaturation question of K value given, or some questions which were little bit mixing of two topics were there, but VSP sir was talking about. All those type of questions. There are two varieties we are saying, easy or tough, standard or new, fresh, innovative. All that versatility will be exposed to the student. Otherwise, this is just one way of preparation. It will not help the student. We have to expose them gradually to everything. And finally, this is student friendly. This is not selection friendly. This is not the institute friendly. This is not to increase and show our rank at the top level. This is the student friendly approach. Each type of student, weak, moderate, strong in the subject, confident, less confident, good in English, bad in English, good in math, bad in math, everyone will win. Not only in NEET, but in life also. These kind of papers, when exposed again and again, na bhai, it sucks the confidence away. You start believing that you are totally dumb, and you are not. You have been just exposed to extremely tough paper unnecessarily. In the beginning. Later on, once they bring you to the same level, after that you can fight. I say this in my class also again and again. But in the beginning onwards, exposing yourself directly, JEE advanced questions I will see. Bhai, see, but after a few days. Do new questions after a few days. Use notebook LM. Use Claude. Use Gemini in case you want to prepare by yourself, but after a few days. Or simply use Goshalite, that is the easiest way. But only after a few days, these kind of gradually systematic upgrades should happen and not suddenly. That is why the student can win in life. Confidence kawali. NEET and JEE, when you fail, na bhai, it will not just discard you from the selection. It makes you lose the respect in your own eyes. And that no student deserve. That is why the student-friendly organization must be there. The student-friendly system must be there. We should not make you feel that you are idiot. We have to make you understand this paper also relevant. This paper also relevant. You are right now here. We can make you reach there. Just some patience will be required. That is the advantage. Inclusive, fresh, new questions, must ekdam munchy questions you will get. You will also see the question, you will enjoy it. After the exam, probably, you will not get marks maybe in those questions, but you will enjoy. Versatile, easy paper can also come. Mentally be prepared. Tough can also come. That already everyone is prepared. And student friendly means not a single student should be left behind. Satisfaction of the student must be there when he come to the system. We should not make them lose hope. That is our responsibility. Subject, we will make them learn. But if they are losing, they can lose the exam, but not the hope from life. That is very important. That's why, bhai, don't risk your future in the panic gimmick. Now, every learner's paradise, why I'm calling Shri Goshalite as like this, is because this is what we have done last year. Just a quick revision. 6 months we taught main track. 2 months we have given detailed revision. 1 month, I think VSP sir, Tawfiq sir and LC sir will also remember, we started one gear up scenario, not the gear up batch. Some 5 questions we used to give in every revision paper, which were extremely tough. But from NCERT. And really, really tough. I will tell you what was the level. Out of 5 questions, if someone has solved 2 questions in some paper, they were the topper. Top rank 1 and 2 was coming. That level of additional paper was there, but optional. Sir, why only 1 month? Because after 1 month, some of the students stopped giving the paper. They requested us, sir, there is no need now. You can incorporate that in the main paper only, but don't give separately because we are getting very less marks. Parents are asking. It's optional, student friendly, because we understand the pressure scenario. We are not forcing you to write that paper. After that, 15 days marathon gold. See how many revision? Revision, Tarvata, 15 days subject-wise revision we have done because we understood it was important. NCERT revision. After that, 6 days, request came from the senior inter kids, ki, sir, when this marathon gold was going on, we understood for the first time NCERT properly because we were busy in the IP preparation, we got a gap. So again, we were understanding, it took some time for us to recall. Can you please do one more revision for us? We said, okay, no problem. LC sir, Tawfiq sir, VSP sir, I came, we taught in chemistry, physics also, AKD sir, Amit sir, Mohit Pandey sir, Manish sir, they all came. And we revised only the important questions so that at least bare minimum seat can come. Even in the last final phase also. So 1 revision, 2 revision, 3rd revision, paper discussion. After that, Neet exam got cancelled. Neet got cancelled. Next day we started the refresh program. A system which can adapt within 1 day. Not even 1 day, within 3 hours. Program designing over. Material, I remember we were in different places. One group was their academic group. We messaged. Division happened, this chapter, this person will take, this chapter, this person will take. By the evening, typing of the material done, bhai. This is the power of question framing sessions. We have ready-made questions, lakhs of us already, which we made. Whenever we want, we can make a new material according to the need of the NEET examination at that moment. This is what we have done in 26, and this is our plan in 27. I remember MS Dhoni said one time, if the team is winning, why to change it? So when the program is winning, why to change it? Yes, we should innovate, but we should not drastically change. So same 6 months of main track. Second, 2 months of detailed revision, 3 tests per week will happen. Sufficient self-study time, sufficient doubt clarification time. 15 days spatial revision after that 2-month revision. So what this revision will be, marathon or something? Bhai, as per the NEET brochure, somewhere in the month of December, NEET will release the pattern of the exam, the syllabus of the exam. If any change will come, we will be the first one to adapt and bring the best program to you. And I can challenge you, this 15 days program will enhance your marks even by 100 to 200 after this 2-month revision. Every time we have done that, from day 1, from 21 till now, every time one innovative revision we always do. For 15 days we have kept for that. After that 15 days grand test with detailed paper discussion, prati question will be discussed. Not only your doubts, every question, different ways of solving the question, different pages we will show you of NCERT again. So we call this grand test also a revision. And again, as usual, whosoever, some students, they wake up late, howsoever hard we work, We don't always get the cooperation of every student. That's a normal life. For those people who will wake up late, we will still have 6 days special seat getting revision for slow learners. Try not to be in this range, bhai. Try to complete all your revisions properly before only. Try not to be dependent on it. But in case something happens, as usual, some people are not very sincere throughout the year. For them also, till the last moment, till you fight, we fight. So this is the Shri Gosalites chemistry roadmap of NEET 27. This whole session, what you have attended by this time, it made you highlight 3 things. Relevant material. For D&F also I said the same thing. Relevant material, relevant paper is the main wheel. This will drive the main process. Number 2, NCERT if you are leaving, then bhai sahab, without mincing my word, I will say you are the biggest idiot. Always follow the NCERT. Doesn't matter paper level is up or down. Boundary of the syllabus will be NCERT. And topics are highlighted the error book use. We will teach you how to make the error book, but after every exam, maintain your errors properly so that you don't do the same mistake again. So relevant material, don't do random material, don't waste your energy and time. Do only relevant material, which is exactly as per the NCERT, exactly as per the NEET level. And NCERT and the error book, these 3 things will together maximize the result for you. Now, a few questions I would like to ask all my sirs one by one. So first question, firstly, this desperate exposure to irrelevant toughness. This I will like to ask LC sir. Ki, sir, we prepared this thing. Ki what are the things to avoid in the NEET 27 preparation? In that, one of the things we strongly feel to avoid is that, ki sir, toughness level, the students, they feel ki tough means JEE advance. So irrelevant toughness, they should be exposed, or how they can save themselves from that. Please, can you elaborate slightly?
See, students, I mean, as far as this desperate exposure to irrelevant toughness, like you're going for IIT advanced questions or like say other tough books, right? I don't think the paper will be tough or paper is tough. Paper is now more interconnected, which, I mean, Saurabh sir was emphasizing that. We will be giving you training that whenever, like say, a few questions were there, which were combining the concept of different chapters, right? So that we don't call tough. It is simply interconnected. So we'll be emphasizing the interconnectedness of the topics via different chapters in physical chemistry. We'll also try to give you some questions which like interconnects the concepts of, like say Saurabh sir emphasize again, mole concept and the percentage yield in inorganic and organic chemistry. So that is not exactly tough. I mean, they may be called tough, but not irrelevant toughness. This kind of toughness is not required. We need more of interconnected preparation. Once you are interconnected, I mean, you're done for this thing, right? So don't go for like say hi-fi books or tough books. I mean, what VSP sir was saying that there is no need to buy any book or any other extra material. Our material is more than enough. Your job is to just revise it 10 times. You need this much depth of it multiple times, not this much superficial level of preparation. No, we need this much and multiple times. Trust the like lectures given by the teachers, trust the NCERT, what sir is emphasizing, and you will be done through that. There's no need for going for anything irrelevant, right? Not required, not at all. I think that's done, sir.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. So what sir is trying to say, I think we all understood that irrelevant toughness is not required. Extremely tough beyond going beyond the syllabus, going to PhD, GATE or NET JRF kind of question does not make sense. Relevant, interrelated, innovative, good way of asking. After doing the question, feeling should come, wow. That kind of questions have to be done. Compromising the quality of preparation. This is a big problem, bhai. Too many options. 1 year only you have. For institutes, you are one of the admission. For yourself, your whole life. So VSP sir, I would like to ask VSP sir to little bit highlight ki compromising the quality of preparation, how to avoid that, what it exactly mean. Sir, please.
Okay, so the most important question to start the journey for NEET preparation, that how to select the correct institute. So I will ask one question to you. Let's say you are going for some trip, family trip is there. What we are doing for that? We are making checklist. Acha, this place, this place, this place. Okay, this problem is there. This problem is there. Acha, this place not having that much problem. Okay, this is the route. Everything we are making checklist. We are deciding, and then we are going for family trip, which is of 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, sometimes 6, 7 days. For journey of 6, 7 days, you are making big checklist. Then you are deciding where I have to go. And for the journey which is going to decide your career, how you can be casual? Answer is no, you cannot be casual. So you have to make the checklist. Ki what kind of qualities are required in that institute for my selection? First quality, teaching is good or not? Teaching is excellent or not? Good is also not enough here. Excellent is or not? Paper label is good or not? Paper variation is there or not? Innovative questions are given or not? Teachers are involved with us or not? Teachers are friendly or not? I will tell you one thing. After Neet, I will not name any very big institute of the quota. They released their answer key, but they didn't give answer for one question. 2A is equal to product question. One of them, the member of them, they called us. Sir, what should be the answer for this question? That kinetic question you're knowing. I said, what's the big deal there? It is 0.75. What I'm trying to explain, and you can check if timeline is there, you can check. They didn't give answer for that question up to 8:29, 8:39, 8:30. One of the member of them they called, and at 8:31 answer key was released. What I'm trying to emphasize by this, ki a big institute of quota is knowing us. If our team of the 1,000 teachers are not able to find the best answer for that question, a team of some 20-30 members can give answer quickly. This kind of excellence we have. So that decision making in the journey is the most important thing, because if you're not taking correct decision because of some lucrative offers or lucrative faces, I don't want to name anyone, that lucrativeness will spoil your career. We have to decide the team, we have to decide the system which is 100% dedicated for our selection. Many times we are compromising our families also for your selection. Many times. I'm knowing one incident. Saurabh sir's daughter was ill. He took class morning 6:50. Once my son was in the hospital, I took class. So what I'm trying to say, this kind of dedication is there. We are not like here, ki acha, job is there, 6:50 to 2 job is there. No. We are not working like a job. We are working like our responsibility towards my student. We are considering you are like our younger sister or brother. And it is not only considered, it is shown by us, by our action. So you have to take proper decision. Otherwise, your preparation is going to be compromised. And if preparation is compromised, you will not be selected. Believe me, I'm saying with my heart. Now, Pan sir, if you want to add something, then there will be.
Need me remind 2 more things. I want to continue with this. What sir said just now. Tawfiq sir just now went. His daughter is right now ill. He said that I have to get idli or some food for my daughter right now because she is ill. And he came for this session. He came to guide. He said also, why are we having this meeting? I said, sir, right now the students are first time in panic after 5-6 years about chemistry. We should guide them. He came. LC sir was about to go for his son. His son was supposed to go to Dubai. No.
Like earlier, right?
Huh.
Right now he's having spinal injury. He is waiting
Oh.
to operate tomorrow. So I have to book an appointment.
So tomorrow operation is also there. And I remember he has to go for his kid, for his child, during the Neet time to Dubai.
Right.
He stayed here in the vacation, he completed the material work here so that he can go there at that point of time because his kid was going for some higher participation. But because Neet was there, he cancelled the plan. Today, spinal injury is there for his kid. Tomorrow, operation is there, staying here. His, I think in house, I should not tell other details, but in some illness is going on of someone also in the house is trying to handle all those things. And we are still excited about the work. Now, after realizing he might be feeling little sad, but in the last 1 hour, he forgot. That is a passion, na yaar. We all forget everything when it comes to studies. So very rightly said by VSP sir also. Very rightly said this thing that if you are understanding that your children, your students are your children, your daughter, your son, then only it is possible to work with them. Third thing, which I kept for myself, ki comparison with the national toppers. This thing can be misleading. Sir, should we not compare with the top ranker? You should. Not now. After preparation. Right now what the scenario is, in this tough paper what is happening, and this is the real big pain, and you will relate to this what I'm going to say now. Everyone was saying paper was tough, paper was tough, paper was tough. Your marks came lesser. You convinced your parents also got convinced. Ki haan, theek hai, paper was tough, so everyone will get lesser marks, so no problem, my child is also getting lesser marks, it is not that bad. All of a sudden, news start coming. Ki here, 700 highest, 700 plus these many are there, 680 plus these many are there. Will the cutoff go high? And slowly, parents are realizing, ki, oh my God, others are getting marks. That means my kid, my daughter, my son, my daughter only is the idiot. No, sir. No, ma'am. This field has become a big marketing gimmick scenario, unfortunately. What happened is that everyone is not as lucky as Goshalite people to have the support of the parents that as soon as we start the classes, we are full. People, class are not filling. So obviously their pockets are not filling. So before the result comes, to gather as many students as possible, the selection, the high ranks are shown. After May 3rd examination, everyone in the country came to know who are the toppers. Then Neet got cancelled. Then little bit of buying, selling also happened. We all know the scenario in the country now, ki rank 1, 10 different people will publish. We know that. These are common people. These national toppers are not made by any institute. These national toppers are made by their caliber, and the institutes are claiming their rank to sell their batches. We should not compare with them right now. We have to become that. Then we should not be selling ourselves in future, but you have to become that topper. Don't think like this, ki in this paper also 700 was possible. It was possible. In this big country, 100, 150 people will be there who will be reaching to that level of marks also. Our job is to get to the best medical college. And that is possible only by gradually increasing the marks, rather than panicking and thinking and doubting ourselves, ki maybe we are not good enough. So you are good. Some people have performed very well. Many coachings will claim them. But top rank, understand, top rank to bhai sahab, you also know this thing. It's not like a new thing for you. You also know the people who are preparing from 6th class onwards for this. They are made for this thing only. They are different zone of people. They will get good rank irrespective of who is teaching, who is not teaching, how the system is there. You are right now going to prepare. You are starting your first time preparation properly in your life. Don't compare with those people who are self-made. Make sure whenever you are coming for the preparation, you will compete with only yourself. You will make yourself better than yesterday. That is your only job. So bhai, this was around our today's scenario. I would like to call again LC sir, VSP sir. And I want to read this together, that all the best, the future doctor. You are born to be excellent. You're not born to be mediocre. You will not be a mediocre. Now we have a quick question answer session for 5 minutes. Twarga say, if any doubts are there, what you want to know about the subject, how to prepare, we will clarify them one by one. So twarga start. Is Neet CBT next year? But by this time, no idea came. You are seeing now what the government is doing. They are throwing tantrums. They are not doing any work at this point of time. So if CBT will be there or not there, only clarity will come in the month of November, December. Before that, don't expect any big change presently. हाँ भैया, any other doubt is there?
If you're knowing subject, whether it is CBT or not, you will get.
Yeah, if you are knowing the subject, it doesn't matter. Because GATE exam, I still remember GATE exam was CBT. First exam which I wrote CBT was BitSet. BitSet used to be CBT. In our time, JEE was pen and paper mode. We prepared for JEE, we wrote BitSet. And everyone who cleared BitSet at that time, they were all preparing for JEE. Pen and paper mode. In our time, though, computers were very tough in the houses to find.
Exactly.
You still have computer and mobile. Mobile, so my father has this Nokia 5510 something snake game was there. In that, the bubbling also we can't practice.
And now disciplined teachers are hard to find.
Disciplined teachers are hard to find, yeah, now. Yeah, so any other doubt is there? I think we have solved all of their doubts so much that they are not having the doubts, they are just admiring us. Disti chukka. Chaliye then. Okay, bhai, any further doubts there? Put in the comment section, we'll come back. Ending statement, again the same thing I will say. All the best, the future doctors. You are born to be excellent, not being a mediocre. One doubt came. Sir, I've already messaged to Pansar. I'm requesting you, please guide me. Okay. So you are in contact with us, na? At that time also I said the same thing. I cannot give you the guidance right now which will work for 1 year. Be in regular contact. Don't think, I'll tell you one thing very honestly. From my heart also I am saying the same thing. At our heart, Gosalites there, na, so we all speak by heart. So if you have any of our contact by Instagram or WhatsApp anyway, whether you are here enrolled at Gosalite or not, ask us, we will tell whatever possible. Like our student only, we will guide you. Be in regular touch, no problem at all. Sir, is reading okay to remember? No, you will have to practice, bhai. Even biology, you will have to practice. Without practicing biology, your marks will not increase. Okay, sir, we'll write every exam genuinely only, I won't cheat. Good. Good. Don't worry. You don't cheat and we will teach. Chadda joke, I know.
Getting good rank in the Neet.
You will get good rank in the Neet. Chaliye, okay, I think, please, I am believing you, bhai. I am believing you. Pansar, I need motivation. Please contact soon. You contact, bhai. Motivation, though, we can give easily. Best motivation, I will tell you, marks. The day marks will come, na, your life becomes beautiful. You love everything around you. When you are getting good thing professionally, wherever questions come in the Neet exam, what we teach in the class, after that one year we are happy. Unnecessarily in the sleep also we are smiling. So the best motivation in the world is your performance is acknowledged by the world. And for you, that thing is marks.
And more than motivation, I think you will need discipline.
Right.
It's not like a spike is there, so I'll work for like this week if I get marks. It's a long journey. It's a 10 months long journey. So you will need a lot of discipline to get like selection, right? It's no more about motivation. It's about internalization of whatever we need to get to ranks, right?
Okay. So one word you said, internalization.
I mean, you have to internalize that hard work. There is no shortcut for that, right? We have to do hard work, combine it with the smart work. No doubt about it, you will get a seat. 100% you will get a seat, right? And make sure that you are not finding any shortcut. Shortcuts, all of them, they end in the jail. And we are not looking for that, right? Okay. God bless you, right?
Yes, sir. Online better or offline better?
Undoubtedly offline.
Simple, short answer. No time pass, offline better, no doubt. How to do fast calculation in physical chemistry without mistakes, sir?
Well, for that, you have to join offline. As quickly as possible, right? There is again, no shortcuts are there. I cannot tell you in that, like in one statement or two. We do hard work. We practice along with the students, right? We do it in iteration. Regularly, we do it, right? So it's a long process, right? We learn on the way. There is no shortcut for that shortcut, right?
So I'll tell you one method which I used because I was not born intelligent. I became intelligent over the period of time. So I'll tell you one thing. Anyone who is extremely good in mathematics have fortunately or unfortunately mugged up. I'll tell you how. If, for example, I ask any of these people 6.022 into 5 or 6.022 into 2, back of their hand they know this. So many times we have done the calculation.
Right, actually.
Why we remember the value of h into c? Why we are able to teach that? Why we remember the value of h by 4 pi? But if I ask you right now, to a normal mathematics student to divide 100 by 18, he will take time. But 1000 by 18, 55.55, we have done so many number of times that now if you ask me to convert degree into radian in physics, I know pi by 180 I have to multiply, and 1 by 180 I have mugged up, because 100 by 18 is 5.55. Because once you do too much of practice, numbers are limited, 1 to 9 digits are there, they will only play with each other. So one simple method is there: do all the questions yourself. Even the class questions, try to solve same questions by yourself. Whichever the question you have understood the method in physics and chemistry, do those questions again without taking the help of calculator. And slowly within a month or two, you will start realizing your mathematics start becoming like they are starting, the repetition will start. And work upon your tables. You have forgotten the table from 11 to 20 now. Work upon those tables, it will help you a lot. Sir, for online student, tell the maximum marks to be scored based on the toughness of paper, because some students cheat, get higher marks, and parents ask marks to get, but you didn't. Ha, bilkul. So bhai dekho, cheating online will happen. You also know, we also know. We are not born yesterday, and you also were not born yesterday. Thing is, in case you are getting in the, for example, test to test, I will tell you. In case after exam you are asking me, before the exam I can't say, but after exam if you are asking me in the online, ki sir I'm getting this much marks, are they genuine, or this much are good or not, I can tell you. In online, if the marks are comparable to the highest of offline, that is genuine, otherwise not genuine. So every exam you can ask me, every exam I can tell. In the online I will come to teach, or maybe LC sir will come to teach, depending upon who is free at that moment. You ask us, we will, according to the offline paper, what the marks have come, we will tell you in that paper what are good marks. Or if you want, we can add one more thing. In the group, we are sending the offline marks also. So based upon that also you can check. You can ask your parents to check as well. CBT is confirmed? No beta, not confirmed. Multiple shifts are really, if they will do online, they will have to do in multiple shift. In that case, again, our variability paper will be important. Some easy, some tough can come. So according to the session, we have to see, but that challenge we will handle. That is exam writing challenge, na? That is your second challenge. Firstly, knowledge gaining challenge there, practice challenge there, that we have to do first. Physics session we will have day after tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow. At that time, you can ask this doubt for physics people. Should I do all the NCERT back to? Yes, obviously. Should I do all NCERT back exercise question? Achha, exercise question. Yes, very important. From there, guarantee I'm telling you, next NEET examination, 3 to 4 questions will click. Guarantee. And good questions will come. This right now, you can note down the date and time. From Gosalites, on behalf of Gosalites, we are telling you this will happen tomorrow. Do all the NCERT exercise question when the topic is running. Next. One more doubt came in the middle, I will tell you. Tomorrow exam, some people are asking. Exam will happen in the app. We will be adding you in the app. You will get the information in the WhatsApp group only. If you're not added in the group, ask the person who have added you, joined you. They will add you in the group, because most of our students have come offline already. So whosoever are core online, I think around 40-50 people have enrolled in the core online. They will be added in the WhatsApp group. Gosalites app. Sir, can I read NCERT of physical chemistry?
Definitely you should. Though we will be helping you a lot in understanding the physical chemistry NCERT, because understanding NCERT for physical chemistry alone, it may not be like sufficient, right? So you will need some external help, and we are there for that. Definitely should read NCERT physical chemistry, 100%.
Ditto. Chaliye, done? Okay then, any further doubts, put in the comment section, we will answer that. Sir, for organic. ठीक है. By that thing, let us decide. Little bit we can also decide. This much student friendly, so we cannot be there na. Little bit us also friendly na bhai. Chaliye then. Tata, bye bye. Lovely to talk to you. Hope this session helped you. Bye bye. Rock in the NEET 27 examination bhai.